What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug. Welcome to a gameplay preview of To Hell with Hell, launching on Early Access on Steam on the 19th of July of 2018. And as always, full disclosure, this copy provided by the publisher. This is a top-down bullet hell roguelite, and I know what you're thinking. That is really bad timing on their part, considering the newest free update for End of the Gungeon comes out like the same day, or a day later, in that same time frame. But regardless, let's hop in here and see what this game does differently than other games in the genre. So I'm going to continue. I just beat the first boss. I'm here on this run. You can see it looks very similar to other games that do this exact same thing, but we have a few key and core differences, one of which being I only can carry 2 weapons by default. And I have 2 shotguns right now, so that's pretty cool. There is no default weapon that has unlimited ammunition. That is very important to keep in mind, but obviously it's early access, so that could change. The map in the upper right-hand corner has the cool Fog of War effect that I totally enjoy. There are no rooms, it's just kind of one big map to explore and fight all the enemies. To finish a stage, you must defeat all of the enemies, and obviously not get shot. You have a health bar. Now, you can see here, I have different masks in the upper left there. I have 2 different masks, and you can carry 2 at any given time and switch between them, and different masks have different effects. Like this guy here has a sword. Now obviously, trying to get in for melee in a game like this can be tricky. It can be a bit of a barrier to entry if you're just used to shooting things all the freaking time. But it can be useful considering how much more powerful a sword can be than a gun. Now see a little goat dude next to the ice wall there? He's going to be a problem, because he conjures explosions, and I don't like explosions. Not a fan of getting exploded. LB and RB are your different abilities for each mask, and you have your big yellow bar is your rage bar, and that fills up as you kill more enemies. So if I use LB here, then I have this little doppelganger who will shoot things with me. But you can see, that used half of my rage bar, and it has a cooldown meter. So that is important to note when using your rage stuff. But this goat dude here, he's got to go. He's got to go. Ah, crap. Well, there goes my shield. Slash the goat man. So basically in this game, you are trying to rescue your dad, who is like the Prince of Hell or something, and you're a half-breed, and that's kind of the plot. Not really important. It's a roguelite, so the thing is, you want to get to the end. So I just totally botched it there and lost a bunch of stuff, which sucks. But bow and arrow, no thanks. The enemies will not constantly hound you, at least most of them won't. It is on easy right now, so once you finish easy, you move up, but even easy is not that easy. I like the art here, I like the music a lot, but I'm still kind of getting a hang on the roguelite parts of the gameplay, if you will. But see, I lost 2 masks there. Now, this game has an interesting save system, and what the save system is, and what it does, is you have, multiple stages. Is that arrow more powerful than what I have? I can't actually tell. Golden shotgun, 295 DPS, and no, the arrow is 117. That's not as good as the golden shotgun, to be honest. So, is it better than this thing though? I also gotta find out. Yeah, this shotgun is just better than that, so we're just not gonna do that. So the game is broken up into stages, right? And each stage, obviously it is murder all the enemies, and then you get a portal on the next stage. And when you start out on easy, it gives you 6 save slots. So there are 9 stages plus your bosses, right? So it is about judiciously saving in the right areas to be able to make it to the end. But the way that it's not like a roguelike is that when you get to the end of a stage and you save and you die, you restart on that stage. So if you have all of the necessary skills to get past that stage, then you're good. But if for some reason you're just outgunned, outnumbered, outmanned, etc., like whatever the hell that is, sniper rifle or something, then it might behoove you to start over, which is always a thing you can do. So I'm going to see if I can go here further, because I have not been even in this area up until about 10 minutes ago. So now the ammo will get dropped by enemies, so will health, so will other items, hopefully. But also plenty of dudes in here who want to murder me. Now your basic move here without having a mask is the dash. And there, you can see why I don't like those goat guys, because they explode you. So There we go. Now I'm restarting on level 5, having saved there. Obviously, it is a different stage now because roguelike, because roguelite, etc., etc. But it is still the first stage after the first boss. So I have my masks back, I have my health back, I have where I started on that bit of business. But obviously, if you don't have the skill level, or if you just, don't have the gear level, you don't have everything you need to get past this stage, then it might be better to start over. So I'll show that here. If I die, like, a time or two more, and I can't get past this stage, then, yeah, there goes. Like, these guys are just hitting me real hard. Now, in between each stage, you get perks. And obviously that is a core part of any roguelike or roguelite is the perks. And those are important. I can't get ammo there for a sword, because there's no ammo for swords, because it's a sword. And I just missed that spear. And these stupid goat men who do the... I don't like them. Also, it's a hard game, PS. So, much like every other game in this genre, do not expect a cakewalk running into this kind of game, because you're just not going to get one. But if you enjoy a challenge, and perhaps you've played the hell out of other games in this genre, and need a new one, then perhaps To Hell with Hell will be right up your alley. But for me, like, I'm definitely looking forward to whatever they do with that brand new update for Enter the Gungeon, launching in a very similar time frame, so kind of not great timing on that. But it's video games. I think there are room for plenty of good video games, even ones that are very, very similar. And again, I do enjoy the art and music here. I think it does do enough things different that if perhaps you are burned out on a game like Enter the Gungeon, or you want to see how this game tracks through early access and, improves and changes and that kind of thing, I don't know what the price is. A lot of times I get games in my inbox and they don't give me a price. So I honestly couldn't tell you what the price is. One would imagine it would be in line with other games in the genre, but time will tell. Time will tell. But I thought, you know what? Let me get out a video. I have not done an actual video for a gameplay preview in a while, so I figured let's do one of those. Alright, this mask I've used before. I like it, and we're gonna use it, but... Oh, I've already lost it. These stupid explosions from the stupid goat man. Where is he? Where is that? I don't like him. At all. Got some ammo, and I'm just getting myself shot here. So, you don't live a whole lot. You don't get a lot of hits there to live through, and the enemies can be pretty brutal, and the bullet hell can be pretty hell. So, yeah, those goat guys, not a fan. Like, I can avoid the shots, I can avoid, the patterns, but when they just start making these giant explosions, I'm not that good at avoiding it. It's just not... there's no dodge roll. Obviously, you have a dodge in your base form there, without a mask, but it has to use that rage meter. You can't just infinitely use it. Important to note. So that being said, let's hop out back to the beginning and kind of show how that whole thing works, and the save system and getting in between stages works. So I'm going to scrap that run and say, you know what, let me get a new game. And right now I can only choose Walk in the Park, which is, it's really not. But you get 6 saves, so I'm assuming you A, increase the game difficulty at a higher level, and B, give you less saves to make it through. And here's the plot. The ruler of hell, and you're his daughter, and you gotta go rescue him, etc., etc. So let's go do that, I guess. But basically, you get your masks and your guns here in this tutorial, and we're gonna skip that, and we're gonna shoot this. We're gonna get this mask. We're gonna shoot this guy here. You can get his gun. Now, it's always random here, so you're not gonna get the same thing each time. I kind of don't want this melee, but that's kind of just me. And then we kill the enemy. And when you kill all the enemies, it opens a portal, and then you're good. So there you go, portal, and then move right along. So unlike Enter the Gungeon, like, you have to kill all the enemies to get to the next stage. So you see here, there are 1, 2, 3, boss, 1, 2, 3, boss, 1, 2, 3, boss. And you only have 6 saves through that whole thing. So our perk choices here. Increased damage. We have regenerate when you kill an enemy. We have damage from poison reduced, and we have bullets fly a bit slower. I'm going to say do more damage. That seems like a good one to have early on here on stage 1. So we're going to hop in here to level 1 and see if we can't take out some of these guys. There are a number of masks, obviously. There are a number of guns. But again, you can only carry 2 at a time for each. I think there are perks that do increase that number, but generally, by default, that is what you can carry And again, I'm not a fan of the basic gun you get in the beginning only having limited ammo, but I would imagine they would have the game tweaked to a way that you make sure you don't run out of ammo later on in the game. I would hope so. But again, launching in early access, so I don't actually know for sure. I really don't. I'm not sure how the crits and stuns work here. It seems kind of random, but again, with any roguelike, etc., you're learning. That first couple of hours, you're learning the ins and outs of the game systems and how they play off of each other, etc., etc. Just take that. Take some rage. Give me some health. I don't even need it. I don't even need it. Just stop trying to murder me. I know I'm in hell, but come on, bruh. Be cool. Be chill. And then, so, the items do go away, right? If you don't pick them up soon enough, like the ammo or the health, they will go away. I'm not sure that I like that. I like having things that drop, stay in the environment for when I need them, just in case. But that's that can be changed because it's obviously launching in early access, and things change, etc., etc. So, things on the wall you can shoot that might have enemies in them, might have items in them, might have nothing in them, which is always nice. So it's a bit of a RNG guessing game and whatnot, and I do enjoy that. And it just kind of goes on like that. Now, obviously I have this stupid sledgehammer, but there's a crate. So keep an eye out for crates, because crates have more guns in them. But also don't die trying to get the crate, because there are so many guys here. There are so many guys here, and they all want me dead for some unknown reason. I can't imagine why. Give me... No. Give me... There. Bow and arrow. Not great, but I'll take it. It's not a sledgehammer. Like, I'm not good enough, having played it an hour so far, I'm not good enough to get good with the melee and getting close and, bury fools, Triple H style. One small thing I do like is that around the character here, you can see an arrow that says, hey, there's more enemies this way. So you kind of get an idea, alright, who's left? Who's next? Who still needs to die? And then when you take them out, then hopefully there's the portal. Hop through the portal, go to the next stage, get a perk, and then save if you want to. So I'll show you here. I'm going to increase my accuracy, and then it gives you an option. You only have 6 saves. Do you want to save? And I'm going to say yes. And then it moves on from there. Next stage, here you go, to Hell with Hell. On Steam, on the 19th of July, 2018. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. I'll see you next time, right here on this channel. And I'm out.